Welcome back to Loose Women. Now, Downton Abbey is the homegrown drama loved not only by us Brits, but the rest of the world. And with the perfect mix of serious storylines and comedic scenes, it's easy to see why.
But why would we need it?
It's a mix. It beats egg and whipped cream and all sorts.
You and Ivy do that?
And we'd be glad not to, thank you very much. Did Lady Edith say why she got it?
Oh, her ladyship asked her to.
She wants to save us a bit of elbow grease.
You don't understand. Before too long, her ladyship could run the kitchen with a woman from the village. What with these toasters and mixers and such like, we'd be out of a job.
I want to try it.
Then on your own head be it.
Oh, that Beryl Patmore. She was a visionary, wasn't she? Please welcome one of the original cast members and best-loved characters in Abbey. It's head cook, Beryl Patmore, actress Lesley Nicol. I'm a big Downton fan, but that's one of the lovely little bits about it. And I remember that scene at the time because you think, you were right, Beryl.
I was right. Nobody was listening, not one of them.
I still can't use a mixer.
Me neither. Me neither. Absolutely out of the question. And you're right, she knew.
I know, she knew.
Yeah.
So it's Christmas in Downton World at the moment. You're doing the Christmas special,
We are.
yeah?
We're just beginning the Christmas special, yes.
Yeah. There's no point in asking what's going on because it's incredible.
We had Richard E. Grant on a few weeks. We nearly got him, because you know what he's like, he's such a gossip, isn't he? It was, I thought he was going to combust. But we got nothing.
No. Well, I'm under strict orders. You know I am.
Yeah, no, we know. Well, was it fun having Richard there? Because he
it was
certainly
fantastic.
enjoyed doing it.
It was lovely, because, I mean, I was a bit like, oh, my God, that's very fancy, isn't it, Richard E. Grant? And before I could even think it, he came up to Sophie and me, plays Daisy, and he said, do you mind, frightfully, if I have a picture? I was thinking exactly the same, but I wouldn't have had the nerve to ask. So we got some rather good selfies with him.
Yeah.
So how does it all work on set? Do you actually all get to stay in the house when you're filming, or do you all go and stay in a local hotel, or do you go home?
I'm not the expert on Highclere because I don't go there very often, what with me being in the kitchen. So this was a rare time when I was actually at the house, and Richard being a poshie, obviously, was there. But they do stay over, they
So
stay
the kitchen scenes are filmed somewhere else?
Yeah, Ealing Film Studios.
Oh, so you get to go to Ealing?
Yeah! Which is good because it's 15 minutes from where I live.
Oh, that's...
It's got to be a bonus.
So how do you just call them the poshies? How do the cast members, how does it divide up then, is there?
Well, people are always trying to say, is it very difficult? I mean, are they a little bit, difficult and snooty? Well, it's not like that. It's just, I don't know them as well as some of the others do. Some of the maids that, work with them all the time.
Go upstairs.
They just go up there.
Yeah.
They just know them a bit better. But we're a company of actors and we are a family, if you like, and we do get on, and it's lovely to see them. We've got a couple of days coming up where we'll all be together, and then there's a lot of bananagram goes on.
Bananagram?
It's a game.
Oh, yes,
all right.
Scrabbly kind of thing.
Yeah. In a banana bag thing.
Yes, that's the one. Yes.
There you go. Parlour game, that's what you do.
That sort of thing, yeah.
Has it changed your life, though? Because, I mean, it has gone absolutely global. The States, they're just absolutely mad for it. So has it opened doors for you as an actress, yeah?
Yeah, and as a person. I mean, big time as a person.
In what way?
Well, we're going to talk about it later, but I'm an ambassador of medical detection dogs, for instance. That's sort of opened a whole new world to me. I wouldn't have been any use to them if I hadn't have been on Downton, but because people now know a bit of who I am, I can just focus a bit of attention on what they're doing, and I've got a couple of other things I'm involved with. And beyond that, it's just...
Is it true you went to...
I didn't get to go.
Oh, I forgot.
But actually, some of the others went, and Hillary Clinton literally went through the room going, I love your show. And that does happen, big posh people.
But you met Bette Midler, that's even better.
She had lunch at our house.
She did!
And I didn't cook.
I was going to say, what did you have something
No, Mr. Patmore cooked.
Did he?
Because he can. Well, he can cook, I can't. But, and she's a foodie too, so I'd have been too scared.
Have you learnt nothing about cooking?
No!
This is a disgrace.
It's acting, isn't it?
So tell us a bit about this charity you were just talking about.
Yes. Medical Detection Dogs I found out about them about nearly 3 years ago. I was at the local dog show, my dog show, with my 2 dogs, and I heard somebody say, there was a lovely dog walking about in a red coat, and somebody said, you want to find out about this? It is absolutely mind-blowing. So, of course, you do, don't you? So I went and had a chat. And they explained to me what they do. Shall I do that now?
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
Well, it's complicated. It's complicated because there are quite a lot of organisations training assistance dogs, and people get a bit mixed up between them all.
Well, we're familiar with guide dogs for the blind, but it's gone so much further, hasn't it?
And there's and hearing dogs for the deaf. And so this organisation is doing 2 things, and that's why it makes it a little bit complicated, but not really. half of their work is training dogs to detect cancer, early signs of cancer, from say samples of, if it's bladder cancer, it would be tiny samples of urine, and I've seen them do it. I've never seen them get it wrong, and they train them, and the fact is, what's brilliant is they get it earlier than a machine does. They're more accurate.
And we've got one here, haven't we?
We've got one coming on.
Yeah, we've got Charlie and Don Vosper.
Well, then to explain what Charlie does, Charlie is an assistance dog.
Oh, coming from behind us. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Charlie.
Come on, Charlie.
And Charlie's been trained to live...
We'll cuddle up and then you can sit there. Hi, Dawn.
To live with a lady, isn't he? He's going in September to a lady who's got something called POTS, that, which is when your blood pressure plummets.
Absolutely, yeah.
So this lady has spent years falling over, knocking her head, in a real mess, not brave enough to go out for a walk. She went out for a walk with Charlie the other day, fully confident that Charlie will do this.
How does he do it, Dawn? I mean, what does Charlie do?
Charlie will persistently lick and nudge. I mean, I've got treats in my hand, so he's done perfectly well. But he will, you know, he's not an overly licky dog. So he's more of a nudger and cuddler and, you know, wants to first. So you can see a complete change in his behaviour where he'll start licking and persistently licking.
So how do you train them to do that? Because obviously they have the natural instinct to know, and then you have to train them to show that natural instinct.
Yeah, so it's all based on scent and, yeah, it's all on smell, on breath and body odour.
Right.
So Charlie will pick up on whatever the chemical changes are
So
going
what's
on.
the potential? You've spoken about cancer, you've spoken about low blood pressure, I believe in diabetes, I know in epilepsy. I mean,
Addison's disease.
Presumably, you're exploring new areas all the time.
Yes, yeah, there is no limit really. I think the limit is based on our own mental limitations really, rather than the dogs. We can train as long as it's sort of scent-based and we can look at sort of what the dog's behaviour is going to be. And a lot of the dogs will pick up the chemical changes naturally, and we just say,
what's the most remarkable story you've heard of?
Oh, there's so many.
I suppose actually, when you think about Alice, you know, Alice,
Yeah.
I'll give an example of how this is changing people's lives. I mean, Alice was a teenager. She went into hospital in Leeds because she had suddenly a terrible type 1 diabetes and they couldn't manage it, and she was in hospital for 3 years. Can you imagine, at that age? She got Jimmy. Jimmy's been with her, not Jimmy, Holly, sorry, Holly, for the last 3 years, and she's now an ambassador for Rays of Sunshine, you know, the charity for terminally ill children, or Make-A-Wish, I think it's something like that. She's got her life back. She's got, not only is she doing that, but she's giving so much back to people. She would never have been able to leave the house.
Yeah, she'd been housebound otherwise.
So it's an amazing thing. We need more trainers and more dogs.
Well, we've put details of medical detection dogs up on our website, so if anyone's interested in finding out more, then you can find the details there. Lesley, it's been lovely to see you. Dawn, thank you very much for bringing Charlie in. Lesley, Dawn and Charlie.